fighters are ready. At this time, please find a place to sit. Thank you and enjoy today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the entrance of our official party. Please remain standing for the invocation given by Chaplain Tom Keir.
Please bow your heads as I pray. Almighty God, today is the culmination of a major life achievement. On this occasion of graduation from military basic training, I thank you for the energy, devotion, and courage of these warriors who are among us now. I also recognize and thank you for the support system for each airman as they embrace the challenge beyond themselves in order to serve in the world's greatest Air Force. These airmen did not make it without the encouragement of family, friends, mentors, and a highly capable BMT staff. Finally, God, I pray that these airmen will maintain the highest standards expected of Air Force members. May they lead courageously, serve selflessly, and be known as men and women of integrity. I pray this in your holy name. Amen.
Thank you, Chaplain Tom Keir. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Welcome to the Basic Military Training graduation. We are honored to introduce our 37th Training Wing leadership, beginning with the host for today's ceremony. The commander, 37th Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland, Texas, Brigadier General Trent Edwards, accompanied by his wife Vanessa and their son Dylan. Today's reviewing official is the commander, Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland, Texas, Colonel William Fisher. The Command Chief Master Sergeant, 37th Training Wing, Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland, Chief Master Sergeant Lou Ori and his wife, Mona. The Superintendent, Basic Military Training, Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland, Texas, Chief Master Sergeant Richard Sutherland and his wife, Mary Lynn. We would also like to introduce some of our distinguished guests, beginning with the Director, International Training and Education Headquarters, Air Education and Training Command, Joint Base San Antonio-Randolph, Texas, Mr. George Gagnon. The Commander, Polk Field Air National Guard Base, Camp Douglas, Wisconsin, Colonel David Rumwell, his wife Christina, and their daughter Haley. The State Command Chief, Tennessee Air National Guard, Chief Master Sergeant Wade Hudson, and his wife Jan. Although time does not permit us to introduce all of our distinguished guests, the 37th Training Wing is proud to welcome each of you. We hope you enjoy today's ceremony. Today, we give special recognition to one of the Air Force's finest senior non-commissioned officers, the non-commissioned officer in charge, War Skills and Military Studies, 319 Training Squadron, Joint Base San Antonio-Lackland, Texas, Master Sergeant Shane Peete. Master Sergeant Shane Peete hails from San Antonio, Texas, and enlisted in the Air Force in 1992 as a life support technician. He has had assignments in North Carolina with the famed 23rd Fighter Group in both the 740 and the 75th Fighter Squadron. He has served as a military training instructor since 2004, with 2 tours in basic military training and an assignment at Officer Training School, training over 12,000 of America's finest airmen. He has earned both the Master Military Instructor Blue Rope and the Master Air Education and Training Command Instructor Badge. Master Sergeant Peete has deployed 7 times in support of Operation Southern Watch, Allied Force, Enduring Freedom, and Iraqi Freedom. His decorations include the Air Force Commendation Medal with 3 oak leaf clusters and the Air Force Achievement Medal with 2 oak leaf clusters. Master Sergeant Pete is recognized as a senior leader who has provided invaluable mentorship to his subordinates and fellow airmen. Sergeant Pete, your selfless dedication will not be forgotten. We salute you and wish you and your family the best in all your future endeavors and remind you that you will always be a part of the Air Force family. Ladies and gentlemen, prior to today's ceremony, the Military Training Instructor School Class 150625 will receive their campaign hat. The dark blue campaign hat these instructors will receive today has been the symbol of the MTI Corps since 1974. These instructors will carry on the traditions and esprit de corps of the United States Air Force as they pass on their knowledge to our newest generation of warrior airmen. The Commandant's Award recipient, Master Sergeant Jerome Johnson. Technical Sergeant Yuri Swingle. The Distinguished Graduate Award recipient, Technical Sergeant Stephen Thompson. Technical Sergeant Ryan Brown. The Excellence in Instruction Award recipient, Master Sergeant Kevin Gallagher. Master Sergeant Angela Hernandez. Technical Sergeant Anne Marie Pierce. Technical Sergeant Rebecca Swift. Technical Sergeant Renisha Sargent. Technical Sergeant Clayton Staub. At this time, we ask all MTIs, past and present, to stand in a sign of unity as our graduates recite the MTI pledge.
The military training instructor hat that I wear
is a symbol of honor, professionalism, integrity, service, and excellence in all I do. My job is one of the most important to the Air Force, and I will spare no effort to properly prepare men and women for military service. I am dedicated to the principles of fairness, firmness, and honesty. I strive for perfection and reject mediocrity, both in my own personal behavior and in the performance of those I lead. I am an Air Force military training instructor, and above all, I am an American Airman.
Exit! Out up! Ho!
The airmen who will pass and review today have completed a demanding 7.5-week program that provides Air Force units throughout the world with trained airmen. Part of this training includes the time-proven concepts of military customs and traditions, of which this parade is a vital part. All graduating airmen will also march over the enlisted heroes wall. They will lead the way for thousands of airmen that will follow, all reflecting on our enlisted heritage, tradition of honor, and our legacy of valor. Our Commander of Airmen is Master Sergeant Shane Peake, Non-Commissioned Officer in Charge, War Skills and Military Studies, 319th Training Squadron. Colonel Fisher will review today's ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you. Please be seated. .737 Training Group, United States Air Force. Joint Base San Antonio, Lackland, Texas. Subject, Second Quarter Retreat Streamer. The Second Quarter Retreat Streamer is awarded to the 320th Training Squadron for excellence in retreat competition during the period of 1 April through 30 June 2015. Signed, William Fisher, Colonel, United States Air Force.
present the command.
March the command in review.
Into squadron, order arms. Have in review.
Ladies and gentlemen, the graduating airmen passing in review today represent a portion of the 33,000 recruits who will complete basic military training this year. The 737 training group provides all recruits the essential military training to become motivated members of the enlisted corps of the greatest air force in the world. The military training instructors are responsible for the indoctrination, development, and discipline of the airmen. They have dedicated endless hours to ensure all training objectives are met. Today's graduates have proven through academic studies, military training, physical training, and the development of teamwork that they are ready to take their place in the United States Air Force. The flights we will view today are a representation of the enlisted force. Each flight represents an enlisted member of the Air Force who has embodied our core values and contributed to its heritage. As our graduates turn left onto the bomb line, please pass the review. They will march over the enlisted heroes walk. The airmen recognized on the tables have been awarded our nation's highest honors, representing heroic, unselfish actions as members of the United States Air Force in armed conflict, including present-day operations in Afghanistan. They include 7 Medals of Honor, 25 Air Force Crosses, and 171 Silver Stars, awarded for bravery during encounters with hostile enemy combatants. These enlisted heroes serve to inspire all airmen to execute their duties courageously and with honor in their service to this great nation. Musical support for this morning's ceremony has been provided by the 737 Training Group's Drum and Bugle Corps, Murray Flight. These flights are performing today under the direction of Staff Sergeant Adam Ross, hometown, Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. These trainees are also in basic military training but have been hand-selected to perform these ceremonies of this type. We would like you to notice our national and state and territorial flags. As these flags pass in review, please stand and render the appropriate courtesies for our national flag. Once the flags have passed in review, please be courteous of others and be seated in order to allow all of our guests the opportunity to view the flags as they pass in review. 11, and an alley flight led by Technical Sergeant Travis Owens, hometown Springfield, Missouri. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 1, Air Flight, led by Staff Sergeant Christopher Wood, hometown Birmingham, Alabama. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 10, Instant Flight, led by Master Sergeant Lisa Lindenmuth, hometown Kearney Point, New Jersey. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 4, Arms Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Matias Trevino, hometown Brownsville, Texas. The flights selected to carry our national, state, and territorial flags are representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 13, Edge Flight, led by Staff Sergeant Stevenson Ivory, Long Island, New York, and Technical Sergeant Anthony Morrell Jr., hometown Phoenix, Arizona. The Squadron Commander is Technical Sergeant David Berrigan, Military Training Instructor, 320th Training Squadron, hometown of New Mexico. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 17, OE Flight, led by Technical Sergeant Rob Fuller, hometown Nelson, Nebraska. Representing a Medal of Honor recipient, Athens Flight, led by Master Sergeant Chuck Mitchell, hometown Little Rock, Arkansas. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 2, Arlo Flight, led by Staff Sergeant Brittany Simpson, hometown Milan, Tennessee. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 3, Italy Flight, led by Staff Sergeant Gabrielle Wills, hometown Oak Harbor, Washington. Representing Chief Master Sergeant of the Air Force Number 15, McKinley Flight, led by Staff Sergeant Sasha Smith, hometown Newburgh, New York. Representing a Medal of Honor recipient, Smith Flight, led by Master Sergeant Joshua Petro, hometown Milwaukee, Oregon. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the playing of the United States Air Force song. the last 7.5 weeks, the airmen before you have transformed from civilians into motivated, disciplined warrior airmen with the foundation to serve in the world's greatest Air Force. Once these airmen leave basic military training, they will attend technical training to learn the skills needed to perform in one of over 130 Air Force specialties. They will then move on to serve at one of over 84 Air Force bases around the world or work directly with our sister services. As these airmen move on to technical training, they will continue to focus on adopting the military requirements, achieving occupational efficiency, and learning how to be highly productive members of the Air Force. These men and women will prepare for increased responsibilities and must ensure they are trained, qualified, and ready to deploy and operate in an expeditionary environment while maintaining home station readiness. Of the hundreds of thousands of American citizens that enter the workforce each year, less than 1% have joined the ranks of the U.S. military, and even a smaller percentage in the United States Air Force. You should be proud of their accomplishments thus far. The airmen before you have reached a milestone in their Air Force journey, and we require your continued support to assist them in their future endeavors. These airmen are the future of our Air Force, and we will pave the way for future generations of airmen as we continue to fly, fight, and win.
Oh yeah, I know. Let's go. Have you seen that?
I'll take pictures.
Last time they did hat ceremony, they had one booth. Cool. One guy out, and then they talked about the little master military training instructor. Big deal. We did. We couldn't wear our cookies at Texas. We were not part of AFC. We were the only Texas that wasn't AFC. We were AFC at the time. So when we made senior instructor and master instructor, we put it on our name tag. And it was master. Instead, all that was masters. And then I made our names, of course. So I made sure I put one of those in. This is my shadow box. It's like a status symbol. I was textbook instructor for 6 years, but I did cradle to grave. We literally developed our own curriculum. Everything. We did ourselves. It was awesome. So that's why I wanted to be cool. It's a 1750. Curriculum development course. There's so many of those jobs in San Antonio. And they all started at GS-12. It's awesome. It'd be good.
We would like to take a moment to congratulate all of our Squadron Honor graduates as well as their families. Basic military training honor graduates distinguish themselves by being ranked in the top 10% of all airmen graduating in their class. The exceptional personal dedication, integrity, service before self, and sustained excellence these airmen display throughout basic military training earn them this outstanding distinction. As the airmen March forward to the open enlistment, we would like to thank the family and friends who are here in support of their airmen graduating today. Your words of encouragement help motivate these airmen through 7.5 weeks of basic military training. On behalf of the United States Air Force and friends of American Airmen for your support of your airmen and the greatest air power the world has ever known.
U.S. flags down!
Colonel Fisher will now come forward and address our graduated airmen.
Well, good morning, ladies and gentlemen.
Morning, sir.
Well, how do you think they look now? I want to take just a few minutes to say thank you to a few groups of people that helped get these airmen here today. Now, me and my staff and these fine young men and women would not be here if it weren't for the great tradition of honor and legacy of valor of those that came before us. So if I could have the veterans in the audience today please stand and be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, the veterans in this audience today, we are standing on their shoulders. We cannot do what we do unless they came before us. And so I just wanted to take this moment to say thank you to the veterans. You inspire us with your history and your accomplishments. And you task us to live up to your high ideals and your accomplishments. So thank you very much. I also want to say a special thank you to our military training instructors. These men and women build the Air Force one airman at a time. This is their final product. And I think you'll agree they did a pretty good job with this group. These military training instructors, they are the first ones to instill our Air Force core values in these fine men and women you see in front of you today. They instill the concepts of dignity and respect. They ensure that our Air Force stays professional. These fine NTIs are the gateway to the Air Force at the Gateway Wing. So thank you to our NTI Corps. So to our friends and families here today and with us in spirit, your love and support is what got these fine young men and women here today to graduation. I am so thankful that you could join us today with this great ceremony. And I just hope that you enjoy your time reuniting with your airmen and having a great time in Military City, USA. Thank you so much. I take your trust seriously. 7.5 weeks ago, you trusted me with your loved ones. And that's a humbling responsibility for me and my staff. And I want you to know that we are grateful, and I am proud to return these airmen to you this morning. Thank you very much. Now to our airmen here today. I'm so proud of you. You've come so far. You could have been doing anything for the last 7.5 weeks, but you chose to be here. You chose to test your mind, your body, and your spirit, and you've passed. You've proven to us that you have what it takes to wear the fabric of our nation. We're proud of you. Now, I just want you to do one thing. I just need you to do one thing. I need you to take those core values that we taught you, those concepts of dignity and respect and professionalism. I need you to take those concepts we've taught you and own them. Own them every single day. Own them in the way that will make our Air Force stronger. Because you'll find if you follow those core values and those concepts of dignity and respect and professionalism, you will do great things. I will be so proud to serve alongside you in the big Air Force as we do our nation's business at home and abroad. And so I just have one question for you. Are you ready to join the ranks of the world's greatest airmen? Ladies and gentlemen, I think they're ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand. Our official will now administer the oath of enlistment.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name. Do solemnly swear or affirm.
Do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same.
And that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States.
And that I will obey the orders of the President of the United States.
And the orders of the officers appointed over me.
And the orders of the officers appointed over me.
According to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
According to regulations and the Uniform Code of Military Justice.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations and welcome to the world's greatest Air Force.
Thank you, Colonel Fisher. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as our newest airmen recite the Airman's Creed and remain in place for the departure of our official party. I, an American airman,
I am a warrior. I have answered my nation's call. I am an American airman. My mission is to fly high and win. I am faithful to a proud heritage, a tradition of honor, and a legacy of valor. I am an American airman, guardian of freedom and justice, my nation's sword and shield, its century and avenger. I defend my country with my life. I am an American airman, wingman, leader, warrior. I will never leave an airman behind. I will never falter. And I will not fail!
One,